I reviewed a purely on-road car and a purely off-road car. The Sultan RS is a perfect balance of both. The Sultan RS is based off the Subaru RS, which is a 4-door car, but the Sultan RS is a 2-door car. It's kind of interesting why they did that. But when you first see the Sultan, there's nothing really special about it. Most people even mistake it for just a normal car driving down the road. But then when you take it into the garage, that's when you know that this car is special. Without the Rally Sport package, this car still looks pretty good, but when you add the roll cage, it does some minor interior mods to the car and then renames it to become the Sultan RS. Base customization through Los Santos Customs of this car, you can still make the car look pretty good, but this car can also be upgraded through the Benny's customization. When you do that, there is a ton of upgrades that become available, a lot of them relating to a rally style of car, which is what I pretty much think this car is mainly focused at, trying to be a rally car. But does it have the power to back up all these flashy modifications? Let's find out. We'll start with the off-road handling. Now off-road, it has a lot of oversteer. It's basically like it's on skis, but it's not so bad that makes the car not fun to drive. It makes the driving experience fun because you're always trying to balance that perfect skid around the corner. It gives you that rally car feeling when you kick the rear end out and power slide through a corner. Now, I decided to put this car way out of its comfort zone and try some rock crawling. Yeah, it didn't do so good. Of course, this car isn't just gonna be seen on dirt roads. On-road handling is basically just the opposite of off-road handling. In the terms, you get a lot of understeer unless you tap on the brakes, and the rear end likes to kick out. This is the most oversteer happy car that's 4-wheel drive in the game, but that's what makes the Sultan RS so fun to drive. Alright, now it's time to put the Sultan RS on the track. Let's see how it does. Going over the first jump, a little bit of chassis slap, diving into the first corner, takes the high, second style of turn, oversteer out of that corner, comes in, takes the middle path on this corner, a little bit oversteer there, coming into the jump, slaps the chassis down, bam, lands it perfectly. Uneven terrain is kind of the death of this car, but it handled those two turns really well. Coming over the crest, now into the sharpest corner of the course, dives down in, takes the middle lane, that corner, jolting out of that corner, now onto the high back, gets onto that, now over to the crest. The lightweight and speed just launches this thing. Recovery really nice, a lot of oversteer on that corner, corrected though, easy to get this car back straight, slaps the chassis on the dip, coming over to this corner, pretty easy for this car. Now this corner's tricky, understeer, and then a lot of oversteer there. Now diving into one of the last corners, let's see how it takes, kind of slow, but it gets really high. Now this is the weakness of the Sultan RS, the suspension travel is limited. Slaps, that was rough, probably the roughest part, but recovers nicely and across the line. Now this is one of the funnest cars I've ever had to test on the track, but it is so hard to get consistent lap time, so just throwing out there, guys. Alright, so I also decided to put this on the on-road track, so let's see how it does. It launches it pretty nicely, 4-wheel drive system works well on this car, drifts to the middle. Let's see how it takes this first corner, gets in really tight and pumps the edge, unfortunately, so that makes it a really wide corner. Now top speed of this car is not that good, but the acceleration on this car is, probably because of all the Benny's upgrades I did. But coming into this corner, let's see if it handles a little bit better. Coming in sharp and slowly understeering and across the line. Alright, so in conclusion, I think this is a really fun car, and I love the handling characteristics of this car. It's just so fun to drive. Take it on dirt roads, take it on road, take it wherever you want. But there's only one thing that I have about this car, is that it's not special anymore. If you guys go back to GTA 5, before Benny's, basically you had to find this car. It was really rare, but now you can pretty much get it for 12 grand, which kind of sucks, but still I love this car. Just a little bit less since they did that, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.